Yo.
Hey, we,
Shout out to everybody in Specs. What up, though? You ready? I've been doing radio for 12 years, man. I started back in 98 at the spot called The Beat in Dayton, Ohio. For a real radio head, an old school radio head, I consider myself an old school radio head, even though I've been just doing it for 12 years. I think it's going to be fewer radio stations around, like commercial radio stations, something that you're used to, something that you don't have to pay for. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be fewer of those around, but I think satellite radio and internet radio are going to be the next major push because everything is on the internet, everything is on the satellite. Develop your personality and be a sponge. That's one thing I can say. Like, everybody say, yo, I can do this, but if you are, the biggest part of radio personality, the biggest word is personality. I don't agree with any playlist on most radio stations, tell you the honest to God truth. I think with the access, the only reason I say that is because you have access, we have access to music like much quicker now due to the internet. I think hard work beats talent any day. Look at Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? Most memorable event in radio. I would have to say, wow. That's a good one. That's a good question. That's a good question. The one time, thinking back, I was sharing this story with someone else earlier. I had the chance to meet and talk to, actually have a sit-down conversation with Jay-Z when they was doing the Hard Knock Life tour. He was in Columbus, Ohio, and I had a chance, a friend of mine, Jeff Chan, friend of mine, actually got me backstage, and I sat down and talked with Jay-Z for like 15, 20 minutes. And at that point, you know, Jay-Z's like, I'm a huge fan. Like, I believe he's the #1 rapper right now. Yeah, I believe he's the #1 rapper right now. And when I had a chance to talk to him, dude was so down to earth. I thought he was going to be a completely different person than what you've seen. But I literally met a completely different person than what you see or hear on his lyrics. Real cool, gave me some insight just about business. And I can say that was like motivation. I think that was motivation. That was the most motivational thing that I've ever had, you know, in radio. Besides when one of my program directors told me I would never be any good at this. What's up, John? Bucky's naked, man. Look, most people spend 2 times out the day Bucky naked. Take a shower in the morning, take a shower at night, right or wrong. During those 2 times of the day, you absolutely free just to be you, right? Hanging, dangling. That's what I say. Just be you. Me being Bucky naked on the radio is just my wild side. That's my alter ego. You know, that's the alter ego. Believe it or not, my alter ego developed when I got nervous as hell on the radio. My first break on the radio down in Cincinnati, my first full-time position, I was doing nights down in Cincinnati. I hit the mic and completely froze. Mind you, I had been doing radio for 2 years, but I hit the mic and completely froze. My first break, brand new city, didn't know, and the first thing that came to my mind was, I'm Bucky naked in the studio, because I felt completely naked, but I felt free. There it is.
I want you
Word
to,
association.
yeah, there it is. Sorry.
You got it.
Okay, Detroit.
Detroit, my third home. Downtown Detroit. An interesting place to call it downtown. Music is always changing, and I think that artists need to change with it, but not only the artists, I think the listeners need to change with it, and fans of the music need to change with it. You have to understand that hip-hop today is different than hip-hop 10 years ago, which was different than hip-hop 20 years ago. But if you change and develop and adapt to the new stuff, you might not like everything new, but just understand it's always evolving, it's always changing. It's okay to change. There's nothing wrong with change. People just need to get over the fear of change. No doubt, brother. Anytime. Shout out to everybody in Specs. What up, though?